Everyone is always excited by new smartphone launches. Well, why shouldn't you be? They come with top-notch new features and some features that were not seen in the past devices. But what excites me even more and what many people fail to go over is that older devices, when they get price cuts, become a much better value for money than newer devices. So in this video, we will be having a price cut look at one of these devices, the Samsung Galaxy A9 2019 edition. So let's get started. So this device has received a price cut recently and now it will be available to buy for 31,000 rupees in India. I will be linking these links down in the description below from where you can buy those. Do buy from those links if you will be buying this device because it helps the channel. Now, moving on, this device was launched for about 37,000 rupees and it already saw a price cut earlier as well. This brings down the price of this device to about 31,000 rupees both on Amazon and Flipkart. Surprisingly, this price is not reflecting on Samsung's official website. So this price cut probably is going to reflect in Samsung stores after a while. So now let's jump right in. First of all, the main highlight of this device is that it has a 6.3-inch Super AMOLED display. And Samsung makes one thing the best: the display. This display is just gorgeous. This is a Full HD Plus display. This is not a Quad HD display, but still I think this is a great display. And Samsung on its S and Note series devices already makes the default resolution at Full HD, so you aren't going to miss much here. So moving on, this device will be having a 80% screen to body ratio. This device runs on Android Oreo 8.0 and it is being planned to be upgraded to Android 9 Pie, and Samsung is already testing this one as we have seen from leaks recently. Now coming on to the chipset, and this is probably the biggest downfall of this device. This device runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 system on chip. Now that is a little surprising to see at this price segment of 31,000 rupees. Though it's not surprising because some devices from Oppo and Vivo also come with such meager specifications at this price point, but you can see the Snapdragon 660 even on much cheaper devices like Realme 2 Pro or the Asus Zenfone Max 2 Pro. So, but that's what you get. Now moving on, the good part is that this device comes with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage, so that's great. And it also has a micro SD card slot with which you can expand the storage up to 512 gigabytes. And the great thing is that it comes with a dedicated slot for the memory card. Now, the biggest highlight of this device is that it has 4 cameras. I'm not including the front one here. The front one here is a great camera with 24 megapixels, but I'm talking about the rear side. On the rear side, we have a combo, or rather quad combo, whatever it is called, of 24 megapixel, 5 megapixels and 10 megapixel as well as 8 megapixels. So this is a rather interesting combo and it makes for good photography. But now talking about that camera, the only thing that I found lacking here is that the zoom and wide angle cameras are not as useful in the low light performance. Now coming about the software, Samsung has refined its software and it is having less bloatware than devices such as Samsung Galaxy S5 that were the older Samsung, and the performance here is pretty snappy and even the Snapdragon 660 is able to handle it well. And owing to the fact that it has a 3800 mAh battery, the battery life is just stellar here. So who should go for this device? Well, in my opinion, if you are a brand conscious person and you do not want to buy smartphones from Chinese manufacturers, then you could go for this device because it is a top-notch smartphone. The only major downfall is its underpowered Snapdragon 660. You will be able to play PUBG on this device pretty well, and I don't think you will be having any issues with PUBG on this particular device. When it launched, it wasn't really a value for money device, but after seeing the price cuts here, this device is a really good deal about the 31,000 mark. And it has some interesting offers as well, like extra off while you are exchanging a smartphone. And on Flipkart or Amazon, you generally see card offers with Axis Bank, ICICI. So I will make another video if any such offer comes up. And my overall impression for you is that if you are not a very heavy user in terms Like if you are expecting performance like the OnePlus 60, you will not be getting it here because first of all, it does not have the Snapdragon 845 processor and it does not have the most fluid of the UI. But if you're a person who likes to take a lot of pictures, who's brand conscious, who wants a beautiful display and good battery life, this device will definitely impress you. And another major advantage it has over the OnePlus 60 is that it has a 3.5 headphone jack, which is great. And other than that, it does support dual band Wi-Fi hotspot, and it has Bluetooth 5.0, and it also has FM radio, something which is lacking on many major flagship devices like the S series devices. And it has Type-C connector. So I think overall you will be very impressed with this premium device from Samsung. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.